Hey guys, Doitonadime here. So one of my subscribers on my other channel asked if I would do a video about how to save money with a Keurig. So these are just a few tips and tricks that I have learned along the way. A lot of people think that getting a Keurig means you're automatically throwing away money, especially because these K-Cups can be really expensive. However, that's not always the case. I did some math to kind of break down the numbers of how much a Keurig actually saves. So if you consider the fact that you are brewing pots of coffee in the morning in a traditional coffee maker, you're not going to Starbucks because God knows that costs a lot more money. You're probably spending between $6 and $10, depending on the type of coffee that you're brewing, per pound. You can probably get about 40 cups of coffee or so per pound that you purchase. And if you consider the fact that you're brewing it in a big pot, you're probably going to have about 15% of that go to waste. In other words, nobody is going to drink it. So for even purposes, let's just say that a pound of coffee is about 35 cups worth of coffee. That means that depending on the price of the coffee, you're looking at about 20 cents to 35 cents per cup. Now, if you think about the Keurig, basically the cheapest that I have found based on price, and you always want to check that whenever you're buying K-Cups, is about 40 cents per K-Cup. That's an extremely good deal and what I consider my stock-up price. So if by brewing coffee normally you're spending about 20 to 35 cents a cup, 40 to 50 cents a cup really isn't a huge significant difference. And over the course of a year, that's going to equal less than $100 of difference between brewing your coffee by hand and brewing it in a Keurig. And the way I see it, the Keurig in the morning is so much easier. I don't even have to think about it. I just go put my K-Cup in and I can get out the door and go to work. Now, some of the ways to get K-Cups at their super rock bottom price, the first tip I have for you is to buy in bulk. It seems obvious, but a lot of people don't do it because they want to try out flavors, which is fine. But as soon as you get the flavor that you like, buy it in bulk. I've found that the biggest sales come on Fridays at Amazon.com. So on Friday, check Amazon.com to see if they have any K-Cup deals. On Amazon, I would say anything between 40 and 50 cents a cup is a pretty good deal and a good stock-up price. Another place I would check for K-Cups are Bed Bath & Beyond. And a lot of people do say that they mark up their prices, which I believe they do. But if you have one of those high value $5 off a $15 purchase, you can actually use one of those coupons for every $15 you spend. So if you're stacking up your coupons, you can save a significant amount of money and probably get your K-Cups for around 40 to 50 cents a cup. I would also say that Sam's and Costco tend to have pretty good deals on K-Cups and they go on sale. There is a knockoff brand that you can get at Costco. I think it's the Kirkland brand, and Sam's Club has one as well. A lot of those are pretty shoddy and you're not really going to find a good K-Cup, but if you look online at the reviews, any ones that have 5 stars are usually a pretty good product. So even though it's not the K-Cup brand, like the actual Keurig brand, it still is probably going to be a good product because people like it. Another really less known place to get cheap K-Cups is actually Office Max and Staples. Quite frequently, they have big blowouts, like 50% off all of their office supplies, you know, like little candies and stuff like that. And people don't really think to go there for things like K-Cups. But if you combine those with coupons or just a general 50% off sale, you can get a really good deal on K-Cups. I'm talking like 35 cents per cup. The one drawback is you want to make sure to check the expiration date. A lot of times they're selling K-Cups that expire very soon, within the next couple of months. But you can freeze these things and they keep really well in the freezer. So if you have any extra freezer space at all, it's worth stocking up on them at that rock bottom price. Another big way to save money is by purchasing the refillable, reusable K-Cups. I've never purchased one of those, and honestly, I don't intend to. For me, it doesn't really make sense because it takes so much extra time, effort, and mess to put that together in the morning. For me personally, it's just not worth my time. But a lot of people swear by them. If you're one of those people, I would love to hear your experience down below, which one you own. I just don't think that it works specifically for me, but that is one way to save money on your K-Cup. So in terms of K-Cup storage and that type of stuff, I do have this little spinner. You can find these at Bed Bath & Beyond. They're usually around $20 or so with a coupon, but I have heard from some of my subscribers that they have seen these at thrift shops, so keep your eyes peeled for those. And in terms of extra storage in my kitchen, on the top of my microwave, I just keep this basket. Goodwill is a great place to find baskets and would be an awesome way to store the K-Cups if you do not have this spinner. But I just organize mine in little rows, essentially from the darkest roast to the lightest roast in decaf, going from left to right. So that way when the spinner gets empty, I can take these out. But before I had the spinner, I just used the K-Cups in the basket. So it was a very easy process. And I also just keep a jar of sugar on top of my microwave because I am crazy and I like to add sugar to everything. So I also add sugar to my coffee. I do love the Keurig that I have. If you don't have a Keurig and you're considering getting one, this is the one that I would recommend. It's a really good starter one. This was given to me as a gift, but this is the Keurig Mini. And it does all of the main stuff that you're gonna need it to do in the larger versions. It's just way cheaper. I think this one is around $100. It's very inexpensive as far as Keurigs go, but it has the basic feature of being able to have the convenience of the K-Cups. So I hope you guys liked this video. I hope it was helpful to you if you're considering getting a Keurig, but we're kind of, I don't know, feeling a little off-put by the cost that these K-Cups would bring. So hopefully that gives you guys some good tips. Like I said, I would love to hear your tips down below for how you save money with a Keurig, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!